well, time to change the oil in this thing again. I got the braking oil in there. I've only run it for, I broke the engine in, drove it around a little bit with the braking oil in it. So time to pull it out. Having an issue, I've had it since last summer, where my oil pressure is really dropping. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's bearing clearances or stuck valve in the oil pump, which I'm hoping it's not, because we all know what that entails. That means I'm going to have to pull the pan, pull the pump, or it could be something to do with a collapsed, something collapsed in the oil filter or whatnot. So what I've decided, what I'm going to do, which would be the cheapest and easiest first step, is to go with 20W50 motor oil. That'll tell me if it's my bearings. I'm thinking it'll raise the pressure if the bearing tolerances are too loose. I don't think it is. It had great oil pressure for 6 months after I rebuilt the engine, and it just out of the blue just dropped. So I don't know if it was the filter. I don't remember if I changed the filter out when I've changed oil, from the braking oil before a couple of times, or once before. I rebroke the engine in a couple weeks ago. Just the lifters, I had to re-brake in the lifters, so I used braking oil again. So I'm going to pull the filter, and I'm going to change the oil. I'm going to put a thicker viscosity oil in here and see if that changes things. Hopefully that changes it all, and I'll have oil pressure again. But it's only gotten worse over time. I was driving it around yesterday, and at idle, I was literally at 0 pounds. Give it the gas, and it would jump up to 40 or 50 pounds, which is still low. But when I first built the engine, it was at 70 pounds. So we're going to do a one step first, and I'm going to change the oil. I'm going to put a new filter in, and we'll go from there. All right. Okay, so the engine's all loaded up. I put a new filter in. I got the Wix 51085 XP. It's a little bit shorter filter. It was fun trying to get it out of there. I think you can see it down there. Getting the old one out, which was a little bit longer, but I got her in. Got the oil in, so let's start it up, and your guess is as good as mine. Most of you are probably saying, yeah, it was a waste of time, and it probably was. But we'll start her up and let you know. Alright, moment of truth. Let's see if we get any oil pressure. I got the new oil in, 20W50. A new filter. We'll fire it up, see how she does. Well, she's looking good cold. That's where it used to be. So we'll have to let the car warm up. See if anything changes as far as the oil pressure. So alright, we're going to keep her running. I got it up on jack stands. I'm up off the ground right now. As you can see, it's way higher than my caddy. So we're going to let it run. I'm going to pull it out of the garage so I don't suffocate myself. I can see it's between 60, probably between 75 and 65 pounds right now. We're going to see how it does as the engine warms up. Okay, it's been running for a couple of minutes. Come on, where is it? Oil pressure's still looking good. Gotta like that. Alright, we'll take her. We'll show you. I'll take her for a spin, warm her up real good, and see how she looks. So I'm at 2,500 RPMs. Probably about 35 pounds of pressure. Get it up to 50 at 3,000 RPMs. So, I don't know. We'll see. That drops pretty low though. That's idling at 1150. 3,000. 2,500. $700 is what I'm idling at. So 10-15 pounds. When I put it in gear, granted my idle's a little low. What do you think? Pressure valve? I would think if it was the rings, or not the rings, if it was the bearings, I would just stay low, wouldn't I? I'm pushing 185 on my temp gauge. If I was idling around 1,100, it'd put me just under 20, probably 20 pounds. Tell me what y'all think.